Rise for another bench prayer and remain standing as our band will lead us in the Star Spangled Banner. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, to you we give all praise and thanksgiving. You have blessed us with your bountiful gifts. Help us to use them for your honor. Send forth your grace and abundance upon all gathered for this basketball game. Allow all our gifts and talents to shine forth in a Christian way. Especially bless these teams, coaches, and referees. Protect all from injury and harm. Allow your peace to always reign in our hearts. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Good evening, all ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the kitchen at Peoria Notre Dame High School. For tonight, a Line 8 Big 12 matchup between the visiting Indians of Pontiac High School. And your home team, First, launching the starting lineup for the visiting Indians, spoken by Matt Starker. A 6-foot shooting guard, number 13, Jake Wall. A 5'11" junior guard, number 21, Anderson Horny. A 5'11" junior guard, number 23, Caden Massey. A 6'3" junior forward, number 24, Henry Young. And a 6-foot senior guard, number 32, Riley Johnson.
Welcome, pure Notre Dame basketball fans, to the kitchen. I'm Rob Kenny here with Corey Sevier. Set to bring you our first game, home game, of this 2024-2025 men's basketball season versus Pontiac Indians. Hope you're here earlier with us. Saw the JV pull off a 49-59, 43, 16-point victory. Irish are looking for the same sort of luck here in the varsity game. Corey, 3-3 Irish looking to kick off the home season here in a positive manner.
Yeah, I've actually liked how they've looked so far. They obviously lost a lot of height in the class last year.
Yeah.
But they're still pretty athletic this year. And their defense is always going to be good. I say as a three goes down.
That's a three-pointer there by Riley Johnson. Hits a three. That is Riley Johnson's first points of the game. First points for anybody in the game. Quick 3-0 lead for the Pontiac. Pontiac, our neighbors up to the north in the Illini 8 conference. Host of a spectacularly successful and talented holiday tournament coming up here in about a week or so. I think it starts. If you ever get a chance to get up to the Pontiac holiday tournament, you should. See some of the best basketball played anywhere in the country. I believe Peoria Manual is going up there this year from the Peoria area. All right, Irish looking to get in their offense here. Zach Nethery gets fouled out on the top of the key there by Riley Johnson. Riley got a three-pointer and a foul now to his name. His first, team's first, of course. Irish rolling out of the starting lineup. Number 2, Zach Nethery. Number 10, Thatcher Hogan. 13, Will Lynch. 14, Jack Campbell. And 24, Jack Wilderman. It's number 13, Jake DeWall. 21, Anderson Horning. 23, Caden Mashing. 24, Henry DeYoung. And 32, Riley Johnson. For the visiting Indians in orange on your screen, the Irish in white. Pretty good crowd here already for the start of this game. Nethery with a miss from the left corner. Irish rebound does not go. Number 24, Henry DeYoung secures the rebound, and Pontiac's looking to get a little secondary break here going. Get a shot off. It's a good one, but doesn't go.
The Irish are starting about the oldest starting lineup they can tonight with no Caden Hudson and no Teddy LaHood.
Yeah, I have no LaHood out with an injury. Caden selflessly playing in the Gatorade High School All-American game in South Carolina.
Yeah, to me, that's probably something he can't pass up.
Yeah, it's something. Congratulate Caden on being named the Illinois High School Soccer Player of the Year, male soccer player of the year. Well deserved. Short shot this time by Johnson, doesn't go. The Irish foul on the offensive rebound, though. Going to be 2 shots here, looks like, for number 23, Caden Mashing. If the varsity shoots free throws anything like the JV, these are some sure points from the charity stripe. First free throw, center cut. Wild dying animal sounds from the crowd there at the made no difference to that young man.
Yeah, Pontiac even makes free throws with a lot going on in the background.
Yeah.
I don't think anything phases them.
No, it is amazing. All right, the Irish now. Quick 5-0 deficit here, just 2 minutes into the game. Jack Campbell, nice little ball fake. The Irish swinging it around. Wilderman finds him at the top of the key with it. Over Thatcher Hogan on the right side. Irish can't find a way into this man-to-man defense by Pontiac. Thatcher Hogan gets off a 15-footer from the right elbow. Bounces over the backboard, though. Out of bounds to Pontiac. You're thinking the Irish can put out a nice soccer football team out here with the guys they have out here. Wilderman, Campbell. That's an unfair advantage. 6 men on the court there one time. So that happened in a college game the other day. It happens at all levels. The guy comes in, doesn't tell who doesn't go to who he's supposed to be coming in for. The other guy doesn't know. I like the way it's handled. Don't call that technical. Just get the other guy off here early. Yeah. Early, you know. Don't make a big thing about it. Another three-pointer here. This is off. Good strong rebound by Campbell. Looking to get the Irish into their offense here. See if they can't get something from running. Dribble handoff to Wilderman. Wilderman's pass out top. It's picked off. Good job by number 13 there. That is Jake DeWald. Quick 7-0 lead here for the Indians, but not quite 3 minutes into this first quarter. All right, good hard-nosed defense here by Pontiac. Just a good, solid man-to-man. What can the Irish do to sort of shake things up, Corey?
Well, I think you actually brought this up in the sophomore game. The ball's just sticking. They're holding the ball too long with each guy. Just need to pass a little quicker. I mean, you don't want to pass right away, still look for shots, but you can't hold the ball for 4 or 5 seconds at a time. If something's going to come open, it's because you're looking at the rim, passing, looking at the rim, passing.
Yeah. Moving, get side to side, get everybody involved, everybody touching the ball, swing it. You will hear the coaches yell that all the time. Well, also credit to the hard-nosed defense of the Indians here in this first 3 minutes. They've come out to play.
Pontiac's also pretty big. Most of their starting lineups between 6'2" and 6'4".
Yeah. But I wouldn't call it a lean 6'2", 6'4" either. There's some beef out there. There's definitely some muscle. And they have 3 men on the scoring sheet already. 2 players with 2 points, 1 player with 3 points. That's how you get to 7. Full court man-to-man now here. Not a press, just the extension of their half-court defense. Campbell with the ball up top here. Big man with a nice pass down to Nethery. Nethery kicks it out. Thatcher Hogan left side. Hits a 3 and gets the Irish on the scoreboard. Good to get that first one to go. Loosen up everybody. 7-3 now. The Irish in their vaunted, much talked about, very hard to solve matchup zone. Riley Johnson to get his second 3 off. Made the first, misses this one. A couple offensive rebounds so far for Pontiac.
Good hands by the Irish, getting a couple tips so far on defensive end.
That was sort of a leaning, floating shot there by number 10. That was Cam Fenton. Missed everything and ends up getting a foul on number 13, his teammate Jake DeWald. His first, team's second foul here in the quarter. Remember, we do have the different bonus. This is the second year of it, but it's still kind of new to me. It's not a half and half bonus. It's quarter bonus. It's only 5 fouls, and it's always 2 shots, not the 1 in bonus. Take me about 10 years to get used to it, and then they'll change it. It's kind of the pace I work at. Irish trying to create from outside in here, but can't get the dribble penetration to go. Wilderman. The ball poked away. Nice little pocket pass there, but doesn't find its mark. Goes off the feet, the legs of the Pontiac Indians. The Indians playing terrific defense here in this first 4.5 minutes.
That right there was kind of what we were talking about. They got the ball and dribbled. They, instead of holding it, maybe jab, step, and pass, they put the ball on the floor, and it kind of deadens the offense a little bit.
Yeah, we're kind of getting stuck on one side of the floor, too. The ball is not switching fields, as we would say in soccer. There's a shot up there by number 12, Kevin O'Donnell. The Irish pull within 2 now. The Irish defense went up a tick. The offense has to follow, and it has. Another offensive rebound. This second one, though, comes down to the Irish. Irish had some numbers there for a second. Wisely pulled it out there, though. Yeah, being over and back there, Wilderman couldn't find his target there. He's trying to get the ball back out to the top of the key, but his teammate had relocated. The Irish turn it over. It comes at the 2:48 mark. Going to give Pontiac the ball right out at half court. Successfully get the ball in under the pressure from the Irish. some of the ball movement we were talking about we want to see from the Irish there. We're seeing it right now here from the Indians. It's going to get them a wide open three. Does not go, though. Another offensive rebound, though. That's about their 4th offensive rebound of the game. He ends up stepping on the baseline, though, and turning the ball over to the Irish. But
along with their good ball movement, Riley Johnson's been really good at getting in, finding the areas where defenders are kind of spaced away from, and being a nice dump down so that other guys can relocate on him.
Beautiful job there. That is Braden Allers into the game. Saw a lot of that in the JV game from Braden. Yeah, one thing is Johnson, he hit that first 3, and so now you have to come out on him. But then he's just beating the closeout and finding his way, right to that free throw line area, and then he's able to direct the offense from there.
Yeah.
Graham, okay, Patrick Graham. Oh, it's number 4. All right. Patrick Graham with that, not Braden Allers. I gave you all your praise in the JV game, Braden. You're going to have to wait for the varsity. Number on our roster is wrong. The Irish can't connect from outside.
Pontiac's also been real good so far, not giving up any offensive rebounds for the Irish. It's only been 1 shot for Notre Dame so far, and then Pontiac gets the rebound.
That is a good way to get extra possessions for yourself. They just got it. Another one there. The air ball 3 is so tough to rebound. Ends up with a traveling violation, though. The Irish get the ball back. 1:14 to go here in a very quick pace first quarter. The Irish have overcome that quick 7-0 deficit, tied the ball game up. They're now looking to take their first lead of the game. Graham brings the ball up. Graham used a little bit of a elongated step there. Wasn't travel, he just used his pivot foot there. Couldn't get the 10-footer to go. The Irish force a turnover there. That really is more of an unforced turnover there. That is a hard angle to make a pass down to a guy in front of you.
Horning just got ahead of himself there.
Yeah.
Thought he could kind of dump down a pass and threw it a little hard.
Yeah, saw orange and got excited, but Irish going to get shot off from the corner, doesn't go. .25 seconds to go. Very few whistles in this first quarter. There was a nice dump down pass, much nicer dump down pass. It gets blocked though, poked away. The Irish get a chance here to get the last shot of the quarter.
See if the varsity can be better at this situation than the JV team was.
Well, only because it went in, they were going to say it was better. Patrick Graham, though, hits a 3, literally at the buzzer, about a 28-footer, just to the right. Gives the Irish a 10-7. 10-7 first quarter lead. We'll be back in about a minute of real time to bring in the second quarter. All right, welcome back to the second quarter. Irish 10-7 lead over our visitors from Pontiac, the Indians. The Indians started out 7-0 on a Some great hard-nosed defense. The Irish figured things a little bit out as the rest of the quarter went on and now find themselves up 3.
Yeah,
Pontiac with the ball on that turnover.
Difference for the Irish offense so far was getting Patty Graham into the game. Ever since he came into the game, he's been playing that point on defense, making them work a little harder, and obviously has 5 points on offense already.
Yeah, he put in a full shift in the JV game. The Irish force a turnover there and get their second crack at it here at the start of the second quarter. Gonna get a travel there. Yeah, that's the correct call. Just a little extra shuffle in there. My number 22, Jack Miller, into the game. Jack Campbell also coming into the game for the Irish, going to replace number 12, Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin, 2 points in that first quarter. The Irish force that other turnover now, trying to turn it into offense. Pontiac does a really good job of getting back on D there, though. A little drive and kicks. We're going to get an open 3 there. That does not go for Will Lynch. Would like to see maybe a shot attempt there instead of the kick. You know, the drive, he really got to the front of the rim.
Like you were talking about earlier, if you take the layup a few times, then it opens the kick, and it'll be a more wide open shot.
It does here. The Irish force a baseline turnover there, stepped on the line. Ronan Spinks into the game. Thatcher Hogan back into the game for the Irish. Still 10-7 at the end of the first quarter score. Yep. Same sort of turnover now is forced by Pontiac against the Irish. Minute and a half here, no one has scored. The Irish owe their 3-point lead with a last-second three-pointer. The end of the game, or by end of the quarter. See if we can't get Riley Johnson a few more touches here in the second quarter. He was really the fulcrum of their offense in that first quarter. There he is right there. Irish did a good job of closing out on him there. Thatcher Hogan recognized the threat. Is that another offensive rebound, and it's a putback.
Yeah, if it's going to be a low-scoring game like it has been so far, you can't give up points that way.
Yeah. Worked very hard to make them take not a great shot, and then they get the offensive rebound. Takeaway there, that's Melcher, who we saw in that first half. Ben Melchers. Second one goes in. There's that second rebound again, or that second chance again. Pontiacs regain their lead. Jack Campbell off with a 3 there from the left wing. Going to get a foul on Ronan Spinks on the rebound. The Irish stuck at 10 points here. 5:09 to go here in the second quarter.
Both teams right now are just trying to force a little bit too much on offense. They can tell that their offense is kind of sticking, so then they're trying to make up for that by doing something they shouldn't, and it's turning into turnovers on both ends.
Yeah, it's just those second chance points, those offensive rebounds you were talking about that have given Pontiac this 1-point lead. Nice little one-footed fault. There's another one. Number 24 goes back up again. That is 24, Henry DeYoung. Nice job, 2 offensive rebounds and 1 bucket out of the deal. 13-10 now. 3-point lead for Pontiac. Jack Campbell. Stutter step out. About 25 feet away from the basket at the top of the key.
Just got to keep your mind and your body on the same time.
Yeah, was going to make a pass, had to change his mind because the passing lane got shut down. And once Jack gets momentum, he's hard to stop. So it makes him such a great football player. Pontiac exclusively on the left side of the court at the moment. Coach is yelling for attack. Now the ball swings to the right, back to the top. A nice little paint touch, a little turnaround there by number 13. Cannot get it to go. That is Jake DeWald. Nice drive there, that number 22. Jack Miller, his first points of the game. Oh, a nice dump down. Oh, can't go in. That's number 24, misses that. He made his last one. Henry DeYoung misses that one, though. We're going to get a foul on 21, Anderson Horning. Fouling Patrick Graham. See number 25, Aiden Brummel, come in. Aiden was a double-digit scorer and probably close to a double-digit rebounder in that JV game. The Irish with the ball, out of bounds. Thatcher Hogan takes it in the backcourt.
It's a good job on that last defensive stand by Campbell to make sure they didn't get a second chance like they have been so far with that loose ball.
There's a nice ball movement there for the Irish. Gonna get stuck on the baseline though, and double team.
Yeah, you gotta have someone come to the ball. Can't just leave him trapped in the corner.
Wilderman kind of threw up a wild one-handed shot there. It doesn't go. Briefly have numbers here for Pontiac. Here goes Melchers. Short, but that rebound by number 23, Caden Mashing. I think that's his second putback. Sends him to the line for the old-fashioned and one. Chance for him to get his 7th point. And the Irish just not reacting to missed shots very well. Himself down 15-12 now. 2:56 to go here in this first half. Second quarter that's going just about as quickly as that first one did. Mashing, that terrific free throw form, shows up again. Ronan Spinks solves the half-court defense down there. Scores, bring the Irish within 2. Ronan had an excellent JV game as well.
Yeah, Spinks is shifty when he drives. He can cut quickly and get around guys that are a lot of guys try and take charges off of him, but he just can quickly do a jab step around him.
Yeah, being able to finish with that left hand so well is nice. Thatcher Hogan, pull up 3, can't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds, off the Irish. It's a correct call. Pontiac will have the ball underneath their own basket. 2:15 to go here in the first half.
I don't mind that shot from Thatcher. He had made one earlier, and he's probably one, if not one of the best shooters on the team this year.
Yeah, it hit the inside of the rim twice.
Yeah.
I mean, it double touched the inside of the rim. You can't ask for more than that. Give yourself an opportunity to make it. Good press break there by Pontiac. Good ball fake, shot fake. They're gonna lead to a charge though. Number 21, Anderson Horning, his second foul. Did everything right there, but just a little out of control at the end. He had a beautiful ball fake there to free himself. Beat the closeout. See number 3, Liam Riley into the game for the first time, junior guard for the Indians.
Great job by Kevin O'Donnell to make sure he was set before
yeah, you can see it coming.
Horning got there.
Yeah, you can see it coming, and still doesn't mean that you got to be brave enough to stand there.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean anything if you're still moving.
Yeah. Spinks goes left again and gets it to go. He loves that left hand finish. JV coach was screaming it all game. You know he's going to go left. You know he's going to finish with his left. Now the varsity knows that 2 quick buckets for Ronan. 16 all. Riley Johnson, wide open 3, off to the right. There's that offensive rebounding though again. Tied at 16 as we're ticking down about 1:10 to go.
for Pontiac, I'd honestly like to see Riley Johnson try and drive at some point. Like, maybe it's not part of his game, but I can't imagine he wouldn't. It'd be pretty good if he tried to go downhill.
Yeah, when he's going downhill. You may not be wanting to take a charge from Mr. Johnson. Yeah. He does everything else so well. It would be nice to see if he has that part of his game. The Irish, nice fast break opportunity there, and they get it. Patrick Graham scores again, 18-16. The Irish regain their lead.
Great pass from Ronan Spinks.
Last had that lead at 10-9. 30 seconds to go. Patrick Graham there with the steal, can't finish. Thatcher Hogan, rebound, gets it back out top. See if the Irish are gonna run one for the last second.
Probably gonna try and get Patty Graham for 28 feet again.
28 feet with 0.8 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, all right. Hogan with the ball in his hands, gets the ball to Miller. Miller, a step back three. Can't get it to go. Thatcher Hogan. Oh! Quintuple touches the rim, but can't get it to go. And the end of this first half, low-scoring first half, but not unexciting. 18-16 Irish, 2-point lead going to halftime. We'll see you in about 10 minutes or so of real time, folks. Thank you. Welcome back, Pure Notre Dame basketball fans. The second half game between our visitors from Pontiac and your Pure Notre Dame Irish. Irish slim 18-16, 2-point lead here to start this third quarter. Rob Kenny here with Corey Sevier. A exciting defensive struggle, if that makes sense, Corey.
I get what you mean there.
Yeah, it wasn't poorly played, and just
yeah, I would say well defended as opposed
well
to poorly
defended.
played.
Yeah. The Irish matchup zone is doing its job. The hard-nosed, basic man-to-man defense of Pontiac is certainly doing its job.
Yeah, the offenses have struggled because the defenses have played well. The
Well
offensive
said.
haven't made much errors that weren't because the defense
Yes,
was
yeah, not a lot of
playing
unforced
hard on the
errors.
other
Yeah,
side.
Exactly. Both teams throw out their starting lineups. Zach Nethery from the wing for a three, and Zach hits it. His first three of the game, his first points of the game, give the Irish a 21-16 lead. Their largest lead of the game now at 5. Pontiac had a 7-0 lead to start the game. That was their largest. They get a nice shot out there by Caden Mashing, but doesn't go. Nethery brings the Irish the other way. Nice cut by Thatcher Hogan. Nethery finds him. And there's a 2. The Irish now up 23-16. Quick 5-point burst here to start this second half. Kind of reminiscent of how Pontiac started the first half with that quick 7 points they got. All took place in a minute 16 seconds to be accurate.
And all because of the play of Zach Nethery.
Yeah.
He was a freshman and I was a senior, and we crossed paths a lot that year, and I always liked his game watching the freshmen play. But obviously it's translated the past 2 years.
It certainly has. Translates to the soccer pitch as well. Zach is a very important part of those fine Irish teams, and he is much stronger than he looks. Mentally we know he's strong, but physically he's a heck of a lot stronger than he looks. The Irish extend this 1-2-2 press now off that made basket and the quick timeout. Riley Johnson, the danger man for them in that first quarter, has the ball. Some of that driving you were talking about. He gave the ball up though at about 10 feet. Gets a nice pass off there to number 21, Anderson Horning. Gets his first bucket of the game. Good assist by Anderson, and the Irish try to break the press, but it's going to end up being a held ball. And it's going to be Pontiac's ball then. Oh, the Irish get it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Riley Johnson listened to me, and it worked out. He got an assist off of driving.
If only they would all listen to you, Corey. Only they would all listen.
If only everyone knew how smart I was.
The Irish inbound the ball out underneath their own basket. Campbell with it out at the top of the key. Some dribble handoffs, some exchanges out there. The Irish just trying to get the defense moving. Campbell trying to back his man down. Finds Thatcher Hogan on the right wing, and Thatcher hits that three. Off the assist from Jack Campbell. Great job, great court vision by Jack there. The Irish now 8-point lead, the largest lead for either team today.
That vision suits him well in the plate at baseball.
The three-sport man is our Jack Campbell. The Irish force a turnover there underneath the basket. Pontiac was able to get a paint touch there, but couldn't control the ball.
Three-sport athlete, and last year made the playoffs in football, won a regional in basketball, and went to the Elite Eight in baseball. He had quite a year for himself last year.
How was he in water ballet, though, right? I don't think he did anything. Synchronized swimming. Jack, long three from the left side, a little bit long. Pontiac looking to cut into this 8-point deficit now.
He missed the end of the Summer Olympics because it cut into school. He wanted to be here for the start of football season.
And we're certainly glad he was. All right. The Irish snuff out that offensive set, but Pontiac gets the ball out underneath the basket on their own, just to the left of their own hoop. Oh, well done play, but bounces off the hands of the intended receiver. well designed. Execution just wasn't there. Wilderman goes up, loses it. Irish maintain possession though. It was good defense poking that ball away from Jack because he had a layup. They're going to get Thatcher Hogan there. Oh no, they're going to get be number 21. I thought they were going to call that on Thatcher Hogan, number 10 for the Irish. That was the, it looked like the initial thing was an offensive foul. That's Horning's third, though.
I really like how active both teams have been for 50-50 balls today. Every knocked away ball or ball on the floor, there's at least 2 or 3 guys going after it every time.
Well, we know we're coached that way, and obviously Pontiac is too. That was Riley Johnson's foul there, and it wasn't quite in the paint, but that was close to what we were talking about in that first game. 70 feet away from the basket now instead of 80 feet. All part of that hard-nosed defense playing. You know, it's difficult to play full court man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
Pontiac's managing to do it so far through 2.5 quarters.
And you're bound to foul if you want to play it with a lot of intensity.
Yeah, you're not really playing it well if you're not fouling here and there. Good job there by number 13, Will Lynch. He's going to get himself 2 shots there. Nice ball fake to free himself, beat the closeout. Baseline little floater. About a 6-footer. Can't get the shot to go, but he gets 2 free throws.
I think that Johnson may have been done better for himself if he just would have walled up there.
Yeah.
I think they only really called the foul on him because he tried to sell the
try to slide. Yeah, try to slide underneath him and sell it as if Lynch, unorthodoxly, banks in the first free throw. And then what they call that? A made free throw. Swishes that second one, made the adjustment immediately. Good job, Irish now with double-digit lead, 28-18.
If you ask Coach Bradshaw, he'd call that a Corey Severe free throw.
Halfway through this third period, Irish up 10. Extended their 2-point halftime lead. Call's going to go against the Irish here. Nice strong drive by 21 Anderson Horning there. Going to get Thatcher Hogan on the foul. Love the aggressiveness of Horning there. Going in, not shying away from the contact, getting the foul. 23, Caden Mashing, be the trigger man, out of bounds.
I think the refs are letting a little less go in this half.
Yeah, there have been a few. It's another well-run out of bounds play there. Number 21, Anderson Horning gets the hoop out of it. Sign of a well-coached team when you run those out of bounds plays that way. The last 2 have been run really well.
It also takes everyone on the team setting the good screens.
Yeah, it is a
good pass from the guy taking the ball out.
It is a 5-man job. That is absolutely right, Corey. Miss Hogan, wing 3 from the left side. Giving Pontiac another opportunity to cut into this now 8-point deficit. Just under 3.5 minutes to go. Long wing 3 from Pontiac there, doesn't go. Wilderman grabs the rebound and, as he's wont to do, takes it himself out of there and gets himself fouled. The foul is on. That's his 4th foul on Anderson Horning. Just couldn't get him out of the head. Somebody said, I think, couldn't get out of the game in time. That was the aggressiveness of Wilderman, though, caused that.
Yeah.
He just grabbed that and went straight. Horning now have to sit, certainly for the rest of this quarter. Probably a few minutes of the second quarter, too, or the fourth quarter, rather. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way the quarters go. Ben Melcher playing good defense there, and Patrick Graham kind of identified Graham as the danger guy when he's got the ball in his hands. Put one of their better defenders on him. Pontiac bench liking this defensive effort here. Of course, the Irish have a 8-point lead. They're not in a lot of hurry here. There's going to be a travel there, yeah. You can see what Brody Island was trying to do there. He actually had himself a shot. If he'd have been thinking offensively there instead of passing, he had himself about a 12-footer.
that pass he was trying to make, he just saw it a split second late, and his foot was already off the ground.
All in all, good defensive shift for the Indians, though. The Irish never really got a shot off. Turned the ball over. Nice ball fake. Going to get himself in closer. Number 23 takes a shot. Can't get it to go. That's Katie mashing. Irish now. Ronan Spinks off and running. Ooh. Ronan Spinks hits the three. His 7th point of the game. First points of the second half.
The sophomores of Spinks, Miller, and Graham have given a lot of really good minutes in this game. After playing most of game one,
yeah,
all three of them had to play a lot of minutes.
Jake DeWalt there with a bucket for Pontiac there. His 6th point. Nice drive and laying in off the right side. Yeah, they've amazing what they're giving. Not just points, they're giving energy to this varsity squad. You wouldn't think they had much energy to give after. You're right. There was only eight players in that JV game. They played a lot of minutes. There is Miller right there. He can't get his little spinning floater to go.
Says a lot about Miller and Graham's soccer coach that they're this well conditioned.
Yes, it does. It's probably more the assistants than their head coach, I would say, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, don't want to give him too much credit.
We get a foul on Jack Miller there, number 22. His 2nd foul, first of this half, first of this quarter. Just a few ticks under a minute to go here in the 3rd period. Pontiac inbounds the ball underneath. Going to get a shot out of it again. Again, there's out-of-bounds plays. Always get an open shot.
But in all honesty, though, I think playing multiple sports does help a lot of kids in high school to be a lot more well-conditioned in their other sports.
I don't know if any coach doesn't like to coach multi-sport athletes. Just better for your body, I think, too. Not stressing the same thing. Patrick Graham there. Gets fouled by number 10, Cam Fenton. Going to be a bonus. Certainly, Graham will shoot his first free throws of the game. Comes with 51.9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Still anybody's ball game at this point. Just a 9-point lead for the Irish. Although this has been a really good quarter for them. Graham short on that first one. A little more knee bend here on the second one. We'll go right in. A little bit long on that one. Irish get nothing out of that foul. Let's see if Pontiac's going to go here. Another nice strong drive there by Mashing. And another rebound basket. Jake DeWald, another offensive rebound, second chance point. Haven't seen as many of those in this half as we had in the first half. Brings them within 7 there, the Indians. Live ball turnover right at half court. Ben Melcher's going to score his first points. Easy layup for that young man. He's not going to miss. Yeah, we get Patrick Graham with a push-off foul, trying to get the ball in bounds. It is absolutely the correct call. Did it about 6 feet away from the referee. Can't get away with that. That becomes Graham's. Just trying to create a little space between him and his defender. 20.7 seconds to go now. Melchers muscles the ball up, gets his 2nd consecutive bucket. Now it's just a 3-point game. Well, I said it was anybody's ball game here. Pontiac has proven us correct. 31-28 now. The Irish got to get a better shot off than they have last time. They got Ronan Spinks short on a 3 at the buzzer. And at the end of this 3rd quarter, the Irish find themselves clinging to a 3-point lead, 31-28. We're back in about a minute or so of real time to bring you this exciting 4th quarter. Welcome back, Peoria Notre Dame basketball fans. Corey Sevier and Rob Kenny here, set to bring you the exciting last quarter of this game. 31-28, slim 3-point lead for the Irish. They were up 31-20 at one point. 8-point run started by that man there, Ben Melcher, number 5. A steal and a hoop. Get these Indians right back into this game.
Yeah, they had Graham on the line to possibly make it 33-21 and missed them both, and then Pontiac had a real good run to end the quarter.
Yeah, they did, and they did it with their defense. Turned their defense into offense there by Melcher at the half court. There were some really well-run out-of-bounds plays in there. Tied ball goes to the Irish in the alternate possession. Jack Miller showing off his ball handling skills out there, behind the back. There's a turnover there as Jack Miller got tied up with his man, fell to the ground. Oh, a nice recovery there by number 10, Cam Fenton. Brings his team within, the Pontiac Indians within 1. That was great defense by Pontiac, and they really are bothering the Irish here. Now the Irish cannot get into any sort of offense. Ronan Spink's going to get up a 3, misses it from the right wing. Pontiac's feeling it now. They got the momentum, they got confidence. Ball knocked out by Ronan Spinks. Great defense there to thwart that fast break. Everything going Pontiac's way right now. Deservedly so. Their defensive effort been turned up a notch.
Great job by Spinks after missing the 3 to make sure he got back and helped on the other end.
All right, we'll see what Pontiac deals up out of bounds. These baseline out of bounds plays have been really effective for them. They're going to get a 3-pointer out of it by 23. That is Caden Mashing. Hits a 3 and gives his team a 33-31 lead. Their first lead since, boy, about 7-0. Oh, I'm going to say it's the Irish ball. We're saying Irish ball, that there was a tip. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a tip. I mean, Pontiac's gotten so many deflections here in these last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, but we get a timeout by the Irish. Coach Locker wants to set up something here a little different on offense, probably. The Irish will have the ball, and they'll be taking it out right at the break between the bleachers on the far side. What do the Irish need to do? They're in a funk right now. They've been outscored 13-0 over the last about 4 minutes of game time.
Yeah, they need to get out on shooters because a lot of it is I think they've got at least 1, if not 2 threes in this run. I think they have 1 3 and then a lot of.
Well, they've got some open looks out of the out of bounds plays. Yeah,
I think they've got 4 points off turnovers also. So the offense, if the offense gets better, it's going to help the defense better.
Kind of game the Irish, though, are comfortable playing in. You know, most of the games are this low score and come down 1, 2, 3 possession games at the end of the game. Thatcher Hogan gets the ball over half court for the Irish. Good defense is continuing. Jack Campbell thinking about a 3, can't get it. The Irish getting no paint touches whatsoever. Barely getting touches inside the 3-point line. Under 6 minutes to go. Went for a steal there, missed it. The Irish can't take advantage of the man advantage they briefly had.
Yeah, Pontiac is all over the place defensively. Every passing lane they're in.
Oh, good block there. Patrick Graham had what looked like an open layup. Great job of coming back across by the defense. And finally get a paint touch there. We get a foul out of it. It's not a shooting foul, going to be underneath the basket. Ronan Spinks made a nice cut. Showing that beautiful block there again. I think that was number 23 flashing across the lane there. Could be key in this game when one might end up being a 1-possession game. Spinks gets the ball on the baseline. kicks it out. They're not looking to score when they're getting it inside the paint here.
Yeah, every paint touch has had at least one, if not two guys on him.
Jack Wilderman takes a nice dump down pass from Jack Campbell, scores his first bucket of the game, ties us up at 33s.
That's the second really good pass Campbell's had for a bucket in this half.
Down to 4:45 to go here. Tie game, fourth quarter. Game of runs, really. Pontiac started with a 7-0 run. The Irish then scored 10 straight to go up 10-7. Irish had a run there in the first half of the third quarter. Second half of the third quarter was a run by Pontiac. Gonna get a foul on the Irish here. That's Ronan Spinks. Second foul. Gonna send that man, Aiden Brummel, to the line. We saw his free throw touch in that JV game. It's fouled him into a varsity uniform.
Again, that foul was just Spinks. He's so good defensively because he's always got his hand in passing lanes. That one, he just got the arm a little bit.
Yep, it was in there. There happened to be a person in the passing lane that time. Brummel. Center cuts both those free throws. 2-point lead now for the Indians. Patrick Graham there. Cannot get that shot to go. Good defense there at the end. Found a driving lane, got to the hoop. Jack Campbell hustles, deflects that ball out of bounds. Pontiac will be taking it out in front of their own bench. Ben Melchers, number 5. Fine-looking sophomore, will be inbounding it. They had confident ball handlers on Pontiac, noticed.
Yeah, even with Notre Dame brings a lot of pressure at them. They still always look very calm making passes.
Yeah, nobody's looking to get rid of the ball, play hot potato. That was a good job by Jack Miller. Pokes it away, goes to the floor, try to recover it, but number 10, Cam Fenton, gets it first. Jack Campbell gets that one, though. The Irish poke it away. Ronan Spinks gets himself in, goes down hard. Basket counts. I'm saying he was fouled. There's no foul. He just went down awkward. He was going so fast. It's a lot of mass moving at a lot of speed. Mass times acceleration equals force. He hit the ground with some force.
Watching the replay there, it looked like Riley Johnson kind of baited him into thinking he was going to undercut him, and then Johnson just stopped, and Spinks fell over nothing, and his body was out of control.
Yeah, he had moved his body to accept the contact. Looks like Ronan's going to be okay. Going over, take a few breaths over there on the sideline. His bucket, though, ties this score. Ball poked away by Jack Miller. Going to stay with Pontiac, though. It's good hustle there by Ben Melchers, number 5. Nice touch. Number 23, Caden Mashing. Good job getting in the lane. That's that jump stop we were talking about earlier that we didn't really see.
Even with good help by Notre Dame, he noticed the second guy coming and just decided to take a little jump shot in the lane.
Stopped there, showed his touch there with a little 6-footer there. Got a little help from the shooting gods as it rolled in. That bucket gives his team a 2-point lead with 3:09 to go here in the fourth quarter of this hotly contested game. Non-conference game between Pontiac on the Illini 8 conference and the Irish in the Big 12 or Big 11 or Big 13. I can never keep straight how many teams are in what sport.
I think currently there's 11 teams in the Big 12.
11 teams in the Big 12 to go with the 16 teams in the Big 10 in college.
Yeah, in the college Big 12, I want to say there's 14.
14 teams in the Big 12. And the Pac-10 has 2 teams. So
they're rebuilding. They're going to be back in 26.
Plenty of room at the end. You can park close to the facility. Right, the Irish will be inbounding the ball underneath Pontiac's basket here. Pontiac after that beautiful made 6-footer by mashing.
Pac-12 team is one of Bradley basketball's only loss this year.
That's true. Bradley going into a tournament this weekend, right? Or
Uh,
at least a shootout.
yeah,
of some
shootout
sort.
in Las Vegas. Jack Jones Classic at UNLV.
Sure, they'll find some way to occupy their downtime in Vegas. Thatcher Hogan open on the right corner for 3, and he hits it. Yeah, that's his third 3 of the game. Gives the Irish a 1-point lead, 38-37.
He has looked really good from beyond the arc today.
He has.
I think he's 3 for 5, and his 2 misses have even looked like they were going
Yeah, I
in.
remember the one miss was more in than out. See how Pontiac responds. They've responded very well so far in the second half after finding themselves down 11 at one point. Swinging the ball around. Melcher's going to take sweet-looking left-handed three-pointer. Can't get it to go in. The Irish end up after a scramble with the ball. Wilderman a little out of control there. They're going to call foul on the shot on Melcher.
I didn't see it in real time, but looking at the replay, Melcher hit him across the
Did he?
torso.
Okay, yeah, I
and
did
he
not
was
see it in
going
real
up.
time, but I'll take your replay expertise there. Going to send
In
Jack
real
to
time,
the
I
line.
thought there was no contact.
Yeah,
The replay showed a little.
Yeah, I thought, if anything, it was after the shot, actually, and it wouldn't be a shooting shot. Jack Wilderman there gets the kind rolls. That ball just absolutely thuds off the back of the rim. And then just like it just gave up. It had no spirit left. Just fell through the hoop. Better looking one, but actually rims out this time. The Irish now 2-point lead, 39-37. Thatcher Hogan's going to get himself a foul there in the backcourt. His second there, and that's just natural aggressiveness.
Coach Locker was expressing his displeasure with that foul.
Expressing his displeasure. Yeah, that's why I thought I'd throw in a positive comment. In case Coach Locker's comments were bleeding through the microphones. That's just like showing meat to a lion, though. You show Thatcher the ball, he's going to go for it. Oh, a great pass there, but a miss. That was Aiden Brummel. But only about the second time in this JV and varsity game that his touches eluded him down there. The Irish get the ball on the miss. Zach Nethery in the game, gives it up to Patrick Graham.
I'm not saying it was nerves because he's looked pretty calm all day, but
Yeah.
still a freshman playing in a varsity game. You got to think there's got to be a little nerves there.
I would. There's a turnover. The Irish at half court. It's going to lead to a layup. It's missed, but they're going to call a foul. That was Jake DeWald. Got a little bit of bump there, helping him miss that layup. He's going to send him to the line with 1:38 to go. His team down by 2, and he has a chance to erase that deficit.
Sophomore game was any indication. Fouling him is just as good as giving up the layup.
Misses that one. We finally find somebody from Pontiac that missed a free throw.
Well, there's my first case of announcer's jinx.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're new. It'll get more and more powerful as the game goes on. I can make people miss. Free throw is good. They got Ben Melcher on a hold. A hold on the boxing out. So we got a 30-second timeout by Pontiac here. A little game reset. The Irish up 1-point lead now with the ball out of bounds underneath Pontiac's basket. Got to go the whole length. That 1:38 is all that's left here in this game. Irish up 1, 39-38. As I said, a game of runs has now evolved into a game of just kind of exchanging points here. We lost our
little scoreboard malfunction right now.
Scoreboard malfunction on the other end there, yep. It'll get fixed, they always do. There it is. Everything's correct. 1:38, 39-38 Irish lead. Pontiac coming out of this 30-second timeout will be no doubt employing their very active full court press.
Yeah, I think if Pontiac's going to end up winning this game, it's going to be because they're going to get a few turnovers to end this out. If Notre Dame wins this game, it's likely because they're going to make free throws.
All right. Yeah, those turnovers of Pontiac will turn into points. That's the way they win the game. Patrick Graham struggling to get the ball in. He does get it into Jack Miller. Back to Graham. Well, they pull off. I thought they might keep the press on. They pulled it off there. Just going to do a. Yeah, it looked like they were going to foul. They had then 25, Aiden Brummel. Foul Jack Campbell. Foul Patrick Graham. Out right about the top of the key. You just saw Jack miss 2. So maybe he's the guy to foul. If you're in orange, you're thinking that way. Makes that first one, though.
Although still maybe not as effective in this game. I've been very impressed with Brummel in this game, too.
Yeah. He's obviously trusted by his coaches, his teammates. He is, yeah. Very surprised we don't hear his name at the varsity level next year.
Definitely.
I mean, only the varsity level next year.
I mean, also, he played near 32 minutes in the first game.
Yes, he did.
So he's got to be a little tired at this point. But
he's got the ball there, and there's that touch we were talking about. Gets that bucket up, his first hoop. Gives his team a tie, 40-40 now with just a few ticks over 60 seconds to go. Minute 6 now, this foul, Thatcher Hogan up top. That is Melcher. We'll send Thatcher Hogan to the line. 66 seconds to go, tie ball game. This does have a whiff of overtime about it, Corey. Just want to put that out there. I don't want to get blamed for it. I just want to say. Yep. Jack Wilderman back into the game for the Irish. Thatcher Hogan, second free throw. Buries that one as well.
I also feel like if we go to 1, it could either be one team wins by 10 in that overtime or we go to 2.
Yeah.
It'll depend if it's in the middle of a run or in between the 2.
Yeah, well, like I said, both these teams, nothing but runs today. Those 2 clutch free throws by Thatcher Hogan at the 66-second mark gives the Irish a 2-point lead. We'll call a timeout. Set something up here. Well, the Irish, you know, your defense has been great. You don't want to change anything on defense.
Definitely.
You want to throw maybe a different press at them just to sort of show something?
I know they have a 1-3-1 and they have a straight man, but
it's like it's going to be the 1-2-2 still.
Most of the runs you've given up have been turnovers on offense, so that's not anything to do with the defense you're playing.
Yeah, don't fix what's not broken, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I can't believe you'd try to change your defense right now.
And they did not. They came out in that 1-2-2 press.
Maybe if you go to an overtime, you might try that, but until the end of regulation, I think
Johnson gets into the paint. Going to get that left-handed shot up. Did a good job there of using everything his pivot foot gave him. Going to fouls on number 12, Kevin O'Donnell. Going to send Riley Johnson to the free throw line. His first time at this charity stripe today. Looking to tie this game up. Seen Riley's form from 3-point. So figure his form from the free throw line would follow, and it does. Number 13, Jake DeWald back into the game. DeWald, 9-point scorer. Second free throw up by Johnson, and it hits the front of the rim and rolls in. That shooter touch, his 5th game. We got a full timeout here from Pontiac. Score tied, going to set up their defense. Maybe they'll change something up on defense. The Irish did not, coming out of their timeout. 45 seconds to go, 42-42. Both teams in the bonus. Both teams with timeouts left. I think Pontiac has 1 left now. Looks like the Irish have at least 1. Really going to come down to execution. We were talking about turnover. I mean, who is going to win the turnover battle in the last,
Definitely.
you know, we said it with a minute 6 to go, but it was going to be, yeah.
Do you think, I mean, it would be hard with Pontiac's good with how aggressive they are on defense. But do you try and hold it for 40 seconds and then take the last 5 for your shot? Or
I don't. The way we handled end of clock situations so far this game, it hasn't been very smooth. We did get a 3 to go in, but it was, sort of a miracle. What you don't want to do is have to foul Pontiac.
Yeah.
To get back in the game, because they're not missing free throws. They're probably shooting about 75, 80% as a team right now, which is really not something you see at the high school level all that much. We're shooting about 50.
You can't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
You got to make them beat you by getting a stop and then making a shot themselves. You can't
they have to
turn the ball over and give them a layup.
They have to defeat your defense, not your offense, to score. Irish looking to inbound the ball here. Get the ball into Jack Miller. It was tough call. Yeah, kind of a 50-50. Great defense by Pontiac. They managed to get the ball out of Jack's hand, but they said it was touched last by the Indians. Pontiac is making it hard to get the ball in. The Irish aren't setting any picks, they're just moving. Wilderman finally comes, gets the ball, gets it back from Graham. 35 seconds to go. And they're going to call a little bit of a ticky-tack foul there on the end, right on the end of the ND. He's going to send Wilderman, who's 1 for 2 in his last free throw attempts.
Early in the game, they might not call him leaning on him like that. But at this stage of the game, you can't lean on the ball handler like he was.
At least it wasn't a shooting foul. Well, I guess it's 2 points or 2 shots no matter what nowadays. I told you it's going to take me 10 years to get used to that. 43-42 now. That first one went in by Jack. Irish made the last 4 free throws, 2 by Hogan, 2 by Wilderman.
You'll remember that roll just in time for the high school to go to halves.
Yes. Yeah, high school to go to halves. And everything being played virtually. I'm just going to dig a hole and pull the dirt in on top of myself at that time. All right, Irish under 30 seconds to go on defense now, trying to maintain this 2-point lead. Don't want to foul, but you'd rather foul than give up a layup.
And you can't leave him open for
Riley
3 like
Johnson
you
gets
just
the 3. It's a little bit long. Oh, there's that rebound. And we're tied up. Under 10 seconds to go. The Irish get the ball in. Patrick Graham's going to get a shot. No, it's going to be Ronan Spinks from the left wing. Doesn't go in. Ball bounces around, and we are going to overtime. Riley Johnson missed that 3, but Aiden Brummel got the offensive rebound. Fed it to Jake DeWald, who scored with about 10 seconds to go. The Irish may not have had a timeout. If they did, they decided not to call it. Got themselves a good look from Ronan Spinks from the left wing. Did not go. And we get bonus basketball, everybody.
You must have saw the future.
Must have saw the future. A lot of 4s up there. 44-44 at the end of regulation. We'll have a 4-minute half. We will start with the jump ball. Everybody, fouls carry over. Timeouts carry over, plus you get extra. Every team will get an extra one. Bonuses are wiped out. Or do the bonuses carry over?
I wanted to say they
carry over, don't they? They just wiped them off the board there, but I think they carry over. I think
the NBA, you get 1 before they start the bonus and overtime, but I think in high school it's just right away. I think the high school is like college.
Okay, we'll find out very quick on the first foul if they do, because both teams were over the quarter limit. Yeah, they're talking now. Yeah, the overtime is an extension of the fourth quarter. We just heard the ref say. So the fouls stay. Overtime is just an extension of the fourth quarter is what they said. It's a great way to put it. The Irish have Thatcher Hogan jumping.
Was Pontiac in the bonus then?
They both were in the bonus, I think. Yeah, I saw when they wiped them both off. All right, number 25, Aiden Brummel. Number 10, Thatcher Hogan, set the second tip of the game. The Irish will keep going where they were, the basket they were going at in the first half. Tips won by the Indians. This 4 minutes goes quick.
Irish showing their trust in their sophomores with 3 of them in right now.
Yeah, that's how they finished the game, so why wouldn't you? Riley Johnson on top of the ball. DeWald, nice drive, good right-hand finish from the left side there. He is filled up the score sheet here in the second half and overtime. 2-point lead now for Pontiac. The Indians' first lead since I think they were up about 30, I don't know, 37, 36, something like that there. Been a while.
Yeah, I was going to say 36, 35, so it's got to be around there somewhere.
Somewhere around there. Playing their good defense. They've kept up this frenetic man-to-man defense, this tough, tight man-to-man defense the entire game, plus extra. It's really impressive. Disciplined team, well coached. Thatcher Hogan gets up a 15-footer there. She's a little short and left. Riley Johnson with the rebound. All right, 2:45 to go. Just gonna look like some ball movement here. Nice pass there. Oh, Brummel gets his own rebound and gets it back in. Great pass there from Riley Johnson. Doubles up his team's lead, 2-4, 48-44. The only point scored this overtime period come at the hands of Pontiac.
I don't think Brummel liked that I said that he had a little nerves in the varsity game.
Yeah.
He's got 4 points since then, and they've all been big points.
They have. And he doesn't panic when he's down there. You can see that's why they trust him so much, even though he's a freshman. All right, Pontiac now with the ball. Minute 45 to go. Definitely, ball literally and figuratively in their court. They have all the advantages. Don't need to get a shot off. Get one off there, it's blocked. I think that was Jack Miller. Ronan Spinks with the ball, gets it out to Jack Campbell. Jack's gonna shuffle his feet there. He turned down the first three-pointer and tried to take a sidestep three. Footwork was a little off. Get a full timeout from Pontiac here. Comes at a minute 27 left in overtime. With them now looking at a 48-44 lead. See, Pontiac scored, what, 8 of the last 10 points? Probably 6 of the last 8 for sure. They were down 44-42. So on a little six-point run here at the end of the fourth quarter into overtime. Said if the Irish have to start fouling, then you could be looking at that 10-point win in overtime with somebody that you predicted. You said it was, going to be come down to last possession, or it was going to be a double-digit win for somebody. Because if we have to foul them.
The only player that's missed a free throw so far, if you're deciding to foul, has been Jake DeWald, and he's been pretty.
Yeah, it's the only thing he's missed, basically. Yeah. He's filled up the score sheet every other way.
It's 1 for 2 for a free throw, along with his 6 layups.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he is scoring at the rim. Just like his bucket here in overtime was at the rim. All right, Pontiac inbound the ball. Coaches want Riley Johnson to hold it. Riley's got other ideas and throws in a nice little half hook shot there, and it goes in. Now it is a huge 6-point lead with less than a minute 15 to go in this overtime. The Irish offense has to work at a pace that they're not comfortable working at now. Gonna get a foul there on the miss. That was Patrick Graham. Got to the hoop. Tried the reverse layup, and it just rolled off the back of the rim. We're gonna see it here. It does everything but go in. Just double touches the rim. They can get him on the foul with a bit of a pullback for the arm.
It's one that he probably makes in the first quarter, but the stress of the situation right now.
Stressed, a little bit tired. He's in his 8th or his 9th quarter of basketball today, if you think about it that way. But it sends Riley Johnson to the free throw line. He makes his 3rd free throw of the night.
I dare say Pontiac's practices are just like 2 hours of shooting free throws.
And it must be that you have to run around Pontiac, the perimeter of Pontiac, if you miss a free throw in practice. So nobody dares miss one. Now an 8-point lead, minute to go. They're gonna get a 3 from Campbell. It rims out, and the Irish get Wilderman on the foul over the back, attempting to get their offensive rebound, sending number 23, Caden Mashing, and his 3-for-3 free throw performance tonight. 53.5 seconds to go. Things definitely looking Pontiac way here. And they're after trailing really most of the game. Really, since that 7-0 run, the Irish got up 10-7, kind of went back and forth. Then the Irish up at halftime. The Irish were up 11 points at one point. First free throw in, second free throw in. There's that 10-point lead you had predicted, Corey. And, hate to say you were right. At least right for the wrong team. Graham puts up a three, going to get fouled and get 3 free throws. Foul is going to be called on Cam Fenton. Comes with 42.5 seconds to go here. This could be the break the Irish need. We can get all 3 of these free throws to go in, force a turnover on our press. Turn this into a 2-possession game. Free throws off, though. Second free throw's in. Now he gets the third. Fouled on the three-pointer. Second one rims out. Riley Johnson, big number 32, grabs the ball, and he's who you want to have the ball. Going to be a held ball here. Going to go the Irish way there, yeah. I think a little more aggressive on offense there than I think the Pontiac coaches wanted them to be. Saw an opening there and tried to thread a pass through to a man who could have got a layup, I think. Boy, the Irish have to be looking at three-pointers here. Why are we dribbling the ball inside the three-point line when they're dropping off of us? We end up just turning the ball over there. And we're down 9 points with about 30 seconds to go, with our best three-point shooter with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he probably should have just stopped at the three-point line, shot himself. I think he was trying to get whoever was on the wing open, but
yeah, I mean that's Thatcher's game. You know, he's a distributor before he's a scorer.
At that point, you just got to take the shot.
Your mindset has to change. Wilderman misses. Miller back up. Ball gets stripped away, and that's going to be the end here as the clock ticks down to 0-0-0. We have a 54-45 win, not the 10-point win, but the 9-point win. You were close, Corey. In overtime by the visitors from Pontiac. Pontiac showed great fight here in the second half and in overtime. Congratulations to them. We thank them for traveling down here to Peoria. We wish them safe travels back home, first of all, for them and their fans. And good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll see them next year. We thank everybody for joining us. We thank the Coulter family for sponsoring this broadcast tonight. We thank Mike Baer. We thank Aaron Cunningham on the technical side, making all of us look good. And Corey Sevier, my partner, thank you. I'm Rob Kenny, and we're signing off. We'll see you tomorrow night for our second game of the year. Bye-bye.